Probably Kenzie, because it felt very fabricated. Um, so I'm back to where I was at the beginning of last stream. Thank God. Um, yeah, Mizuno's run I thought was like obviously it would have been cool if she cleared, um, but could have been worse. Like like could have like not timed out. I mean, like I think like the fact that she actually made it to like the final wall and everything. It's like I feel like it's pretty good still. Does Kyle Frazier have the worst winner edit? I think it depends on what you're considering worse. Does he have like the least? I don't know what the right term is because like the thing is like people thought Kyle was gonna win. Like I think the casual perspective is like yeah, Kyle could definitely win. Um, to where it's not like I think it's like Erica's is weird, but it is like there's the story is there. Um, yeah, I like thinking through it. It's like I don't know. I think it just depends on like what we're like thinking. Like what is the what are we considering worse? Like are we like satisfying for like the audience or is it uh like I think like Kyle's winning story is just like a bit inconsistent. Um, I think like Gabler's is weird. Erica's isn't like the thing is like Erica's edit is there, but like it's not like a satisfying edit. It's like it's an edit where like I get what they were trying to go for, um, but yeah, it's not the where am I meant to go? I still don't actually know where I'm meant to go. Which is like oh here, cool. Yep, I definitely knew what I was doing. Um, cool. I actually progressed in the game finally. uh, Rachel Swing's story was disappointing. Was it though? I feel like I think it just depends on who you are. Like I don't know if her winning story is disappointing. Her winning game is disappointing. I don't know if her story is disappointing. Um, Even winning his top 5 funniest moments in Survivor history. I don't know if it's like top 5, but I think it's a funny storyline at least. Like I think the fact that Gabler did win after his early edit is very funny. Um, yeah, that is the weird thing about Erica. But again, I think the purpose was that they didn't want Erica to be fully introduced to us until the merge. Because I think they wanted it to be like, this is the beginning of Erica's story. This is where things like turn around for her. Like this hourglass is this like fundamental change in her game. Um, yeah, I have that on my list of video ideas. Is doing like a ranking of like the edits. Um, yeah, I think it is pretty wild that Kyle's on 50. To where after Gabler win was amazing scroll through. Yeah, that was funny at least. Will I do a ranking of Final 2s and Final 3s on how well they played overall? Yeah, I have that on my list of video ideas. I don't know when I'll do it, but it is there. Um, the Sean Heather Xander. I generally don't even know. Like maybe Xander? I don't know. Like the Sean, I think plays the strongest game up until the Shan boot, but his game just like completely goes off the rails at that point. Um, like Xander has like a very rocky early game, um, but I think his like end game stretch is like fine, even though he like didn't. Like I'm thinking like if he's not there with Erica, then like I don't know, did he play as bad of a game? I guess it depends on like how it happened, like all that sort of stuff. Heather is just like kind of a mess. She probably plays the most consistent game of the three, but like it's a kind of like a Sue situation. It's like, am I really gonna vote for Heather by the end? I don't know. I think that was the first stream you watched. Which one? Oh, when Gabler won. Oh yeah. I put ultimate upset. Gabler is the winner. I was proud of myself for not drinking the. I had him number 2, but yeah, I did have Cassidy 1. Are Erica and Deshaun swapped in the player ranking? I don't know if they're exactly swapped. I have Deshaun at 2, right? Well, yeah, I have Erica at 1. Probably Ricard 2. Who would I have at 3? Would it be Xander or Deshaun? I actually don't know. I have Deshaun above Danny. Oh, I forgot about Shan, actually. I don't know where I put Shan. But anyway, I think Deshaun is fundamentally above Danny. Like, I think the only argument otherwise would be, like, Danny having, like, more win equity. But, like, outside that, I think Deshaun just, like, hands down plays a better game. Like, he had more influence as the original tribe. He had more allies in the endgame stretch, which is and why they keep him over Danny. Where am I meant to go? Had Xander at 6. I'm higher on Xander now than what I was at the time. Not that he played like a great game, but I do think he's probably better than I gave him credit for at the time. Oh, I gotta do this one. Oh, there we go. Is my player... Wait, am I player ranking which cast is the lowest average placement? Like, of Survivor? I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I would assume probably like Gabon or like Thailand or something. But I don't know yet. Big Brother, I believe it's BB. Which one was it actually? Did it end up being BB9 or 19? It was one of the two. I know 9 and 19 are the bottom two, and then BB26 is right after that, I believe. Which is funny. And then with Australian Survivor, actually, what was at the bottom for Australian Survivor? I think it was this most recent one. It was Brains for Brawn 2, I think. But like that's weird because like of all the returning players of it all. Yeah, for AU, yeah, I think it's Brains for Brawn 2. But like other seasons are like helped by the fact that there's returning players. Because obviously this is like ranking like them by the end of their like at this current point in their Survivor careers or whatever. Like where it would obviously be a different ranking if I'm ranking like Mark and Sam at the time of AU 2017. Chance of Big Brother versus Survivor season 0. Like absolutely 0. Chance of a Big Brother versus Survivor Big Brother season like 1%. Survivor season like absolutely none. Like that will never happen. As long as Jeff Probst is there, that will never happen. Like there's no way Jeff Probst will ever allow for that to happen. Amazing Race, Big Brother versus Survivor, I would say is very possible. If Lou went to Tribal, Danny would have been voted out with Sydney, or would have been on the outs with Sydney going, yeah. Like, I don't think he actually would have gone, like, next if they went to Tribal again, but yeah, he would have been like he would not have been in on the Sydney boat off, and he was never in the greatest like standing with like Erica and Heather. Will Rachel be on 51? I think there's a chance. I think if she's not on 51 or 52, I think it solely comes down to Jeff being anti-Big Brother. Because I don't know how you see Rachel in casting and be like, this is someone I don't want on Survivor. Like, I feel like that would be insane. So, like, now that we know that she's, like, in the casting process, it's like, yeah, it's like, the only way she's not on is Jeff being, like, Jeff. Jeff hates strong women. How dare you? He loves Savannah. It's gonna be last Survivor player ranking. I actually don't know anymore. I said Wendy Jo for a while. I think at this point I'm kind of leaning like closer to someone like BB. I don't know. Jeff loves floaters, obviously. Again, he would love to bring Gen City onto on the Survivor, but again, how dare Rachel Riley want to go on? What am I meant to be doing here? RFK versus JR versus Andrew Tate, obviously. Jesse not wanting to pull traitors and stealing players from other shows. I mean, yeah, how dare they steal players from my own show or from like another show that I cast? And that'll never happen. Republicans versus Democrats. I mean, then again, like I don't think themes are ever happening again anyway. At least for newbie seasons, anytime soon, at least. It's actually really funny. So I've been like re-listening to a whole bunch of Jeff interviews because of the 50 video. It is actually really funny that like how Jeff talks about like David vs Goliath and how like this is what changed like what like themes and everything. It's like, oh, now we know with David vs Goliath, it's not about the well, it's like every season is David vs Goliath. Every season has the every season has like the what was the fucking catchphrase he was using, that like something about a weapon or whatever. I forgot what the exact phrase was. Yeah, I actually did read that. Yeah, I didn't know it existed either. The Borneo Vanuatu season ranking. Nothing like that shocking for the time. I feel like All Stars is higher than than what I expected. I don't know. I think I kind of like you kind of get like weird messages with him. On the was on the like All Stars postseason or whatever. Where it's like and like he talked about in the video that it's like, yeah, I hated filming talking about the interview or whatever, that like, yeah, I hated filming this season, but like in retrospect it's a good season, which like was it? Oh, it is Thanksgiving. I generally forgot about that. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I'm probably not doing anything other than going to my aunt's house for lunch or whatever, but outside that I'll probably work on my 50 video. Or my room milk video. Like Survivor or whatever cast Squid Game player. Potentially, to be honest. Like, I mean, like, I think with Squid Game, it's like kind of a weird thing where like they're barely on the show to begin with. Similarly, like Beast Games, it's like I don't know if being on those sort of shows like are disqualifying. Why am I going here? Actually, you know what? I want to do this. I just want to see where it puts me. Like where autosave is. Favorite Thanksgiving food? None. I don't like Thanksgiving food. Yeah, it's like that's the. I mean, like they do background checks, so like you would assume that they would find out, right? But like, wait, where the fuck was this? What am I meant to do here? Thunder One taking Rizzo's torch. I think it's funny. Like, it's a funny, like, payoff to that, like, storyline, right? Of, like, the, Jawan taking things. Like ultimately, it doesn't like it doesn't really matter. Like nothing's gonna come of it. But I am ready for Susume to win Beast Games, the win that's rightfully hers after she got robbed on Survivor. Wait, did I not do this? Or 49ers Samoa? Samoa. It's not even the question. And I think the difference with Samoa is that I feel like with Samoa, it's like Russell is like the most entertaining character on that season by a lot. And it's like obviously again we didn't get to see a lot of the other people, but like I was thinking like Brett Closer would be like as great of a character as Russell Hantz. Where it's like yeah we're probably missing out from like no like Dave Ball. But it's like I don't know if we're missing out that much from like no Kelly Sharbaugh or like no or not as much Laura Morat. It's like I think we're pretty good with most of it. Eric was fine, yeah. But it's like with this season, it's like Savannah's good. I don't know if she's like Russell Hantz good, like TV wise. Um, oh, is that it there? No, it's not. Missing Monica Padilla because she's underedited, but then she also like was nothing on Cambodia also. There's like I don't know how much is there really. Galu is Hina. Yeah, kind of. Like Russell Swan. Yeah, but I mean, Russell Swan's not even there. Like for like I mean he's gone by like episode 6 or whatever. Um, and Russell Swan got a decent edit for while he was there. Like I think he had one of the bigger edits by the time he like comparatively, right? Because I think it's like obviously Russell had like the biggest edit by a lot, but like Shambo still got like a decent edit. Like Russ Swan still got a decent edit. Um, Jason still got a decent edit, even though it kind of died towards the end. Um, Mick was like kind of like middle of the road. Mike Barassi is Jake, obviously. What a great comparison. Oh no, so that means that we're not going to see Jake on a future season? That's obviously what that comparison means. Yeah, Natalie got shit at it. Where, yeah, like the entire like season is based around Russell, so it's like it's more so like, yeah, why'd Russell lose than why'd Natalie win? Um, I think it's like with Squid Game, I'm actually shocked they don't just bring back more people. Um, which yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, am I excited to see Viper play again? Sure. He probably like if I voted, I probably would vote for Viper. Like I do think Viper's the one that like seems to have the most potential. Oh, that's what I meant to do. So it's like yeah, I'm fine with Viper being there. Um, but also it's like I don't get why it's only like one player. I think it's the thing. Where it's like for me with Squid Game, it's like you have 456 spots. It's like why not bring like 100 people back? Like who fucking cares? Like you have so many spots to begin with. Like why are we only being like, oh, we only one person can come back? It's like why? Um, Stun Mark didn't win. I'm not. I don't know. I think Viper like. I think they both have like pretty like equal edits, but I feel like the online, like online, I saw a lot more support for Viper. Particularly with like the notion of like he has more of a chance of winning. Um, this last episode of Survivor, best of the season. I don't even know if I would say that. I think the merge episode is probably my personal favorite still. Um, again, for me, it's like the episode was really bad until like the last like 20 minutes. Like, last 20 minutes were good. But it's like, I don't know if that's good enough. Oh, Stranger Things came out? I didn't even know it came out yet. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I don't know if I will. Maybe. Maybe I will. I don't know. Was Viper even on the show before the ball game? He was, like, a little bit. I remember I knew who he was before that, but I don't think he was that much, though. That would be insane, actually, if, like, literally everybody on Squid Game came from, like, another Netflix reality show. Okay, where am I meant to be going now? I need to find one more, right? Is what I'm doing. Oh, just put me back here. Wait, am I meant to do something here? Do I think the 227 players eliminated from round 1 of Squid Game Season 2 will be back for Season 3? It's like, why not? It's like who would know? I guess people would know, but, like, still, it's like, it's like, yeah, it's like, why not? Like, would anyone care? Would anyone be like, oh my god, how lazy for them to bring back the same people again? Is 50 room going to be 4 hours at this point? Yes. At least it's over 3.5 for sure. I'm at 317, I think, right now. And that's before I added in all the other shit. And that's like, that's what I have edited is 3 hours, 17 minutes. There's still 20 minutes of audio that I haven't gone through yet. And then also I haven't added in the stuff I want to add in yet. So yes, it'll probably be around 4 hours at this point. I think it'll probably be like slightly under if I were to guess. But we'll see. Will Jonas make the final cut? Jonas definitely makes the final cut. Actually, that's the thing I'm actually doing. I'm actually adding in more Jonas references. Or I have added in more Jonas references. Where that's the thing I am adding in more of is more like reoccurring things. I don't know if jokes is necessarily what I would call it, but oh, okay, cool. Okay. Wait, I need 2 more. Going with player ranking, I put people lower because of no win equity, but I still have Stephanie 3s because I think she ran the game. Like, I think she's the main driver of the game. Like, she's just on a different tier than the people that had no win equity. The other people that had no win equity. Who weren't running the game. Week of Since Sleeper 2 gameplay lost because we all thought Phil was on the cast. Yeah, kind of. Oh, yeah. That's part of it, yeah. But the thing is, like, Bobby John's not even, like, the main... Because, again, like, in the actual power structure from her original tribe, Stephanie is at the top of that power structure. Bobby John's not at the top of his power structure. Bobby John's on the bottom. And it's like, he's on the bottom of a group that he was initially with from the beginning. Like, he is literally... Like, I think he's even 4th. Of, like, him, Gary, Danny, and Brandon. And he had no win equity. Still. Even in that. Okay, this is the place I already went to. Does that do anything? Cool. Actually, that did look kind of cool. Gladfield was on 50 because they would give him such a sob story, probably. Yeah. What is this? What is this trophy for? Whatever. Play Catan? I've never played Catan before, but yeah. Thank God you can trade a 1-for-1, but not 2-for-1, or you can't do it 1-for-1, but can do a 2-for-1. That's the thing that's just obvious. I think Stephanie did a lot more wrong than that. Like, Stephanie made a lot of relationships that she didn't proceed to burn for no reason. And like catering to what Rafe wanted to do. I did see that because that is something I actually just bought AC Shadows, installed it, and then when I did, literally Attack on Titan is on there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Which yeah, I'll probably stream AC Shadows at some point. Danny at 2 over Rafe? What are you talking about? You mean over Stephanie? Obviously, I've already played AC Shadows. By the way, I find it very funny. I even realized this. The copy of AC Shadows I bought came with a DLC. I didn't even know that was a thing. Which, like, am I actually playing the DLC? I don't fucking know. But, yeah, I have it, I guess. Danny should be one. I think the problem I have with Danny is that I don't think she plays... Like, I think it's like, even when she was in control, I don't actually agree with the moves that she's making. And also, she just didn't have control in the endgame stretch. Which, again, impressive that she was able to get Rafe to keep around and stuff, but, like, I don't think it's good enough still for it to be number one. Where's the last... Or, I don't even know if it's the last one, but, like, where are the other ones I'm trying to find? 8 minutes ago. It's probably just the same spot, right? We're 12 and 13. I think very high. Like 12. Like, I think there's an argument. Is 12 like? Is 12 1? Like, I think 12 is very good. I rewatched 12. I do think 12 is very good. Probably stage 2 lets it down a bit, but like, like it's definitely up there. 13, I think, is like a step below, but like it's still pretty good. Like, I would say it's probably like 3 or 4 or something like that. Yeah, I think actually I don't remember what I have in my ranking. I don't remember what my ranking was. Was 7-1 or 3-1? I don't remember. Because I remember I did not like 7 as much on the rewatch. But yeah, I did still have it 1. Okay. Yeah, so like, I don't know. Like, I feel like my current feeling is like 3 then 7, and like 12 might be above 7 but below 3. I don't know. And then I think 13 probably is below all of them, but like it's still pretty good. You actually meet new original characters from Attack on Titan. What? Dude, Assassin's Creed's so shit. I mean, dang it, like, obviously it's just like a side thing, but like also it's like, I mean, like, not even a side. It's like a non-canon thing, I would assume, but like still. How high is Brandon? Oh, in the ranking? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so like, I assume this is supposed to be like telling me something. This. Oh wait, is this the thing? Is that where I was meant to go? No, this is just back where I was before, right? Here's a Kunoichi 3 and Sasuke 12. Yeah, like, yeah. They're kind of like mirror tournaments, and yeah, they happen like back to back. Last of Us collab, I would be complaining just as much. I think it'd be just as fucking dumb. Um, I think any collab, like, like would be dumb. Um, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I'm talking about. Like, generally, I don't think there is a single collab with Assassin's Creed that like would be good. I like it's very funny they even did like the Final Fantasy one in retrospect. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to be, like where I'm meant to be going at this point. Guess I'm grabbing this one. If Chris was number one for Vanuatu, Danny should be number. No, because again, Chris had more control in the endgame stretch. Again, the problem for me with Danny is that Danny's very much relying on what Rafe and Stephanie are doing. Like, Chris is the one that took that power back by the end game. We're talking about spoilers.